for this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang when I pour this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang with this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart.
No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. Give yourselves a round of applause. You could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really appreciate it. But what I appreciate more, if you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please share the stream, let people know we live. Head over to Hotep TV on Rumble. Subscribe. My Monday show, my Thursday show, that's all going to be over on Hotep TV. My Tuesday show with Jay and the Thursday, the Tuesday show with Jay. Wednesdays with the what's it called? The Last of Us recap. That's going to be on the Nerd Out channel and on my Canon Hotep Rumble channel. Anyway, also, if it behooves you guys, if you feel generous, contribute to Canon Hotep's 300 Blackout Fund. $ Canon Hotep on Cash App. That's $ Canon Hotep on Cash App. Or feel free to drop a Rumble rant or a super chat. I really appreciate that, guys. I really appreciate it anyway. Hope everybody had a wonderful day out there. Me, I had a pretty good, relaxed day. I hope you guys caught the work griff. For those of you who don't know, I do a little afternoon show while I'm at work called The Work Griff, where I cover some topics, you know what I mean? Just go over for like a quick 20-30 minutes, something like that. If you ain't check it out today, you know, after this. Bro, how many of y'all was in there for the Hotep Jesus and Lyra talk? That shit got spicy when we went to Rumble. Holy shit. Bro. I was rolling. Look, guys, the shit on YouTube, it was rolling so smooth, even though Lyra was I don't know, I feel like he was saying the same shit that apparently Scott Adams was saying, and everything was going so smooth until we got the Rumble, and next thing you know, fucking just everything just came to a halt. Bro, that shit was crazy. If you missed that, you need to go catch it. Go catch it over on Rumble so you get the whole thing, you know, uninterrupted. Again, that's Hotep TV on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe. Anyway, we got 14 in the building. Let's get 14 likes up. Share this stream, guys. Make sure you share the stream. Let people know we live. Let people know we live out here in these streets, because you know YouTube ain't put it out there. Anybody got anything from YouTube? Carolina Frog over on Rumble holding it down on Hotep TV. Appreciate you. We got 16 over on Hotep TV. Hey, sound off over there on Hotep TV. Sound off in the chat if you can, or sound off in the comments. Just let me know that you're supporting us. You know what I mean? Anyway, we up to 1,000 followers over on Hotep TV. Let's keep it pushing. Carolina Frog says, white guy perspective, if someone is solid on it's not okay to be X race, fuck yeah, I'm gonna avoid them dudes. Hey, there you go. I hear that. What up, Jim? We got Jimmy Doss over there as well. Everything's going great, bro. Who we got? We got Leatherface in the building. What's going on, Leatherface, over here on YouTube? We got Natasha Kayleen. She's saying go over to Jay Pylon's YouTube channel. Yeah, guys, if y'all ain't over on Jay Pylon's YouTube channel, go over there and subscribe, man. My man doing this thing over there. He got the collector's cards with the baseball cards and shit like that. I think that shit dope. We got DMW. What's up, bruh? So we already said, like, we got Jabari Judah. What's going on, Jabari? We got Jay's World in the building. Appreciate you coming through. We got Sauce the Prophet. What's going on? We got Daisy Girl. What's going on? Reaction PR as always. What's the deal? We got Protocol. What's up, bruh? Who else we got in here? We got some other people in here. Sound off in the chat, guys. We got Montoya. What's going on, Montoya? She said, peace and blessings to everybody. I hear that. Ain't no love lost over here, guys. It's all love over here. All love, guys. Good vibrations. Anyway, so oh man, there's been a lot of distractions happening today, right? You know, so it seems like everybody just kind of swept that whole Ohio, Norfolk Southern thing under the rug, because next thing you know, we got the U.S. Department of Energy coming out talking about the Cove base might have leaked from a lab over in the land of the rising sun. What? bro. What's up, Dan Glenn? We got Dan Glenn and Renee Vogel Jr. What's up? DMW says it was crazy. Lyra's energy got real extra on Rumble, but that whole midwit shit was shots fired from him early. Yeah, you know how you do, man. It's some people that speak matter-of-factly and shit like that all the time. Like I said, they can't be wrong. A lot of the people like that are narcissists, you know what I mean? They can't admit when they're wrong or when they might got something wrong, you know what I mean? But whatever. We got Jimmy Doss with a $10 Rumble rant. See, Jimmy's not a taker, guys. Jimmy is not a taker. Jimmy is a supporter of the channel. Thank you, Jimmy. He said, Jay is an awesome follower. Support the team. Like, share, and subscribe. Get these messages out there. Hotep and build. I hear that. Here we go. Bro. He says, Caroline Flog says, man, the Ohio train thing going to be a 30-year issue. They created dioxin in the fire. That's going to be a lot of shit going down. I hear that. Oh, man. Reaction PR says, Lyra never understood the informed, misinformed comment. I don't know how you couldn't understand that. You know what I mean? Just in time to blame, China for real, as soon as they give support to Russia. That's a good take, Dan. That's a real good take. You know what I mean? That's real interesting. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and blame it on them. Now, we all know, right? We all knew, right? That that's what happened, right? We all know that. We all know that this shit didn't come from no bat. Right? But you know what? First, let me do this. The views and opinions expressed on Hotep's Canon Speaks here on YouTube is solely my opinions, and my opinions alone. It does not represent the views of YouTube or Hotep Nation. Let's get that out the way. Okay? Let's get that out the way. Anyway, we all knew this shit didn't start with a bat. We all knew this shit didn't start. Somebody cooked the fucking bat. First off, if you cook some shit, right? They ain't eating raw bat. I don't think so. Even if it happened, you're gonna cook this shit. You're gonna cook the virus or whatever it is right out the shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, for example, when you go hog hunting, right? And all my hunters out there, when you go hog hunting, guess what hogs got? I think you can catch, what is it, hepatitis or some shit like that from hogs? Well, tuberculosis, one of the motherfucking things you can catch from the blood from a hog, right? Guess what? When you cut the hog up and you quarter it and you skin it and shit, when you cook the shit, guess what? That shit ain't in the meat no more. So when they talking about, oh, it came from a bat over there, blah, 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 blah. Get out of my face. All right? We knew this shit came. We said this shit for 3 years. But you know what happened? Instead of people taking us seriously, instead of letting people talk and letting, you know, sunshine be the best disinfectant, right? Got people talking. You can separate the crazies with no substantial backing to a claim versus the people who have some sufficient evidence. You know what they did? They demonized us all. I know that one of my videos for 100% for certain got struck down. Like, that was my first strike actually on YouTube. Was a video that I did where I said that the Cove base was gain of function and who did it and where it came from and how much money was given. I did that shit a week before the shit dropped in the news, and I got suspended for that and my video taken down with no recourse. It still lives over on Rumble today. Still lives on Rumble today. Regardless, but that's what they did. They discredited, you know, people who was out here bucking the narrative. They discredited people who had information to the contrary. All to support a narrative. And they still doing it. They still doing it. You feel me? Check this shit out. Where we at? Let's go, man. Let's just look at some of the headlines, right? By the way, y'all gotta like this track. I'm gonna just turn it off for a second. Come on, I had to just groove out to that real quick. Come on, y'all know that's hot. One in the chat if that's a hot track. There you go. That's just a hot track. I just had to groove out to it real quick. Carolina Frog over on Rumble said that shit hot. I mean, anyway. So let's check this shit out. Check it out, right? So ABC News 11 hours ago goes, code-based origins most likely lab leak, agency reportedly says. And the agency they're talking about is the U.S. Department of Energy came out and said that. Okay? Now, right after this comes out, all this backlash, everybody's reporting on it. This shit done hit the fan. Everybody's on high alert, right? Check this out. Look at CNN. Assessment of code-based leak from Chinese lab is a minority view within U.S. intel community, sources say. The Guardian. How seriously should we take the U.S. Department of Energy's code-based leak theory? They already trying to debunk it, y'all. They already trying to debunk it, right? Oh my gosh. Look at the Hill. Code-based origin report reignites firestorm over lab leak theory. So they're not even trying to accept the findings, right? Look at this. A day ago from the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal. New exclusive lab leak, most likely origin of the code-based pandemic, Department of Energy now says. New York Times. Lab leak most likely caused the Yamin. Department of Energy says. Right? Look at this. Now Slate. Lab leak theory. What evidence actually says now? But is the funny part is now you have like outlets like CNN and The Hill, and you got The Guardian. They're all still running cap. They all still running it like, yo, they can't they can't just sit here and what's the word? You know, just take the truth. They can't take the truth. They want to keep pushing the narrative. You know what they want to do?
Yeah. Keep the lie alive! Keep the lie alive! Keep the lie alive!
They want to keep the lie alive. They want to keep the lie alive. You know why? Because their handlers, the powers that be, said we got to keep this shit pushing. We can't let people know that because I guarantee they're like, yo, if we were wrong, if people found out that we were wrong on this, either they were wrong or they led us astray, then they're going to start to question, what else have we been led astray on? Am I right? Am I right on that? They're going to be wondering, what else were we led astray on? You know what I mean? Just think about that. Right? You even got Woody Harrelson in his Saturday Night Live monologue coming after the drug agencies, right? The drug dealers, we gonna call them. This is just crazy to me, right? Like, why can't you take this? Like the U.S. Department of Energy said, oh, now it's a minority view within the U.S. intel community, right? Now it's still a theory. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. Hey, I guess they are reaction PR. He said the DOE is now doing virology reports. You would think it would be the CDC, right? You think it'd be the CDC, right? See, me, I think that they knew what it was, so they can give it to any agency, right? Freaking Franklin Beverly Institute could have broke this story because they know what really happened. They know who was responsible for this shit. This is AZT in the 80s. This shit led to like the equivalent of AZT in the 80s. Bro, Carolina Frog said, that's when I stopped streaming on Twitch. I saw people getting strikes, so I just shut up and shut down. Man. Carolina Frog says, wait, what? There was a glitch in the Matrix? Meanwhile, those of us in the real world be like, fucking told you. Straight up. Will the CDC start doing nuclear? Hey, you never know. The CDC was doing gun statistics at one point. Like I said, guys, they could use any agency to break news like this. We knew this. We didn't need the U.S. Department of Energy. We didn't need CDC. We don't need the WHO. We knew that this shit was bullshit. We knew this shit didn't come from no bad. Especially when we found out that patient zero didn't even live nowhere close to that market. Like 1,000 miles away or some shit like that. Then, you know, allegedly the doctor that was trying to leak, that was trying to whistleblow, fucking died from the base mysteriously. But look at the campaign they ran on people who were trying to get the truth out back in the day. We're talking 3 years, talking about back in the day. Look at what happened to the people who was trying to get the truth out 3 years ago. What happened to everybody? Discredited, lost their jobs. Right? You got shows like New Amsterdam and Grey's Anatomy and whatever. You pick a fucking doctor show. Demonizing people who didn't want to take that, that round trip, that vacation. Meanwhile, nurses, there were tons of nurses and physicians that didn't want to take that shit either. And that's what happened to them. Fired. Shown the door. Given an old boot. Yeeted from the medical community. Then cry that we overworked and understaffed. No shit. This shit was crazy. Then what happened? You start forcing people to, first off, they started incentivizing people to take the Yamin, right? They started incentivizing the people to take the Yamin, right? Remember that? Get a free donut. Get a week of vacation. Here in Maryland, they was giving out $400,000. They was giving you a chance to win $400,000 just by going to get the Yamin on some lottery shit. And a couple other states follow suit. Then they stopped playing nice and they mandated it. How many people had to get that shit against their will? I know tons of people had to get that shit against their will. Or what happened? They got fired. Look at the New York City Police Department. Overworking, understaffed now because they don't got enough police. Because guess what? A lot of those police was like, yo, I'm not taking that shit. A lot of them police went their fucking pension. You had officers on the job 14, 15, 16, 17 years. Stood 10 toes down. And they didn't get that shit. Now you got crime running rampant in New York. You don't got enough police. All of this for the United States government to go, you know what, guys? We're going to kill a mandate. You couldn't even get on an airplane in some cases. Remember that? They was trying to make it so you couldn't even travel or go on vacation. You couldn't, New York, I think you couldn't go to the movies. You couldn't go to restaurants. What they call it? The vacation passport. You need a passport for your vacation. Remember that? Remember those vacation passports they was trying to push? Which I'm sure this was just a test run for. This shit was just a test run for that. Think about that. Something else gonna come along and we have to get these passports. I think that the code base was a litmus test. It was to see how many people was willing to follow suit. How many people was willing to follow orders. Now after 3 years, they think, okay, we need to draw some attention from some things. Boom. Let's throw this out here for interference. Code base most likely started in a lab. You talking about all that shit that what you call him, Jay? Dr. Faustian said didn't happen. Remember when Rand Paul was going at his neck? Rand Paul was going at his neck. And Fauci was deny. And all this shit is starting to crumble down on him. Remember who was responsible for the AIDS in the 80s, guys? People forget about that shit. Like I said, what about AZT? Remember that shit? That drug they put out there killed all them gay people. Okay, Jesus Christ. Killed all them people with AIDS. Remember that? I wonder who was responsible for that shit. I'll give you one guess. Give you one guess. DNW says he been questioning everything. I hear that shit. Reaction PR says the people in the audience didn't know if they could laugh or not. We're gonna get to that. Woody Harrelson give you 3-letter agency vibes? Do you? Oh, there's a video that was surfacing for a second. Remember, he said that his fall was a part of Charlie Indigo Alpha. Let me see if I can't find that. I forgot about that. He said his father was a part of Charlie Indigo Alpha. Jay's World says they trying to cover their tracks. Yeah. Reaction says the people that went all in on the Yan Mean can't process that they were taken hostage by the government. Do this if you want your life. Do this if you want your life back. Exactly. Yeah, Jay, that lottery, bro. 400 grand, a chance to win 400 grand. Let's go get this. Go get this experimental fucking shit put in your veins. Oh yeah, we had that. Remember? Yeah. He had vaxxed that thing up with Juvenile, and then you had Jam Master Jay do his shit. I mean DMC, my bad. DMC, I said Jam Master Jay. Jesus Christ, God rest his soul. Yeah, DMC from Run DMC, Daryl McDaniels, is that his name? Do his little bullshit, little rap. He had the Well Health Safety Seal. Remember that we were trying to push that shit on businesses? The Well Health Safety Seal. I did a video on that shit too. Natasha says they wanted people overworked and understaffed so people would be too stressed to question things. What I say, Natasha, you control people through what? Fear and through debt. Fear and debt. That was when I was like, nah, I'm really good. Fries from Steak and Shake to join experimental gene therapy. Oh man, but anyway, oh my man Jimmy Doss with another $10 Rumble rant. I appreciate you, Jimmy. He says we all know they lied to us and we fund it. The Fed raising rates to fight inflation while the U.S. government keeps funding trash, including the Ukraine. Using ATF to felonize this. They can't be trusted. They cannot be trusted. I'll give you a round of applause for that too, Jimmy. 100%. Again, if you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live, guys. Let people know we live. Because YouTube ain't doing it. YouTube ain't doing it. Rumble does a good job of it, but YouTube, you know, YouTube said kiss my, you can kiss our ass. We ain't helping you out, bro. We got 25 over on Rumble. We got 27 over on YouTube. Let's get them numbers up, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, hit that Rumble button. Help a brother out. Like I said, subscribe. Anyway, if you're over on Rumble, go to my YouTube channel. Canon Hotep on YouTube, subscribe. If you're over on YouTube, head over to Rumble to Hotep TV. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Anyway, so let's get to this Woody Harrelson thing, right? Where we at? Where's it at? Here we go. Boom. Let's go get this shit all queued up. Turn down my awesome music. Let's get to it. So I got it queued up to where he was, where he did his little joke. So a lot of this shit was just filler because it sounded like he was kind of nervous to do the fucking joke. So here, I'll back it up just a tad right there. Let's go.
What kind of tree was it? I mean, what kind of trees they have in Central Park? Oh yeah, it was a palm tree.
So he said after let me cue it up. He said that he was smoking a joint out in Central Park under a tree. I don't know why he said palm tree. I think he was trying to be funny. And he said he was reading a script, and it was the craziest script he ever heard in his life. So let him explain. Let him explain this script to you. Audience didn't know what to do, guys. The audience didn't know what to do in that situation. The audience did not know what to do in that situation. All right. Now we know that Woody Harrelson, he's not a comedian. He's definitely not a comedian, right? However, Even he's tired of it. Even he saw through the sham. Even he saw through the sham. And if people ain't know how to react, you know why they know how to react? For one, I'm pretty sure whoever had the little applause sign that they put up, they ain't put that applause sign up for them so people could laugh at the joke. They probably was over there like, nah. And now he getting backlash for this shit. Now he getting backlash for his joke. Because I guess they putting him in with the anti-Yami, the anti-vacation crowd. Right? Now will this cancel Woody Harrelson? I doubt it. Right? I doubt it. Because he didn't come out as anti-Yami. He didn't come out as anti-vacation. He came out as anti-authoritarian. That's how I took it. He came out as anti-authoritarian. You know, the shit sound like some shit out of a movie, don't it? That's what he was getting at. You know what I mean? It shit sound like some shit out of a movie. We're gonna lock the populace up till they take the cartel's drugs. Like, yeah, like, wait, what? You telling me that a government in the world lock people up and force them to take something in order for them to live life? That shit sound like some shit out of a movie. Man, you come straight out of a comic book. Mr. Caution in the building was like, he said, I'm surprised he didn't pull the hook. Exactly. Like, he crashed and burned on that one. No laugh. Like, if you listen to the rest of it, you can hear people laughing and shit like that, right? And it was the corny fucking jokes. That's how I know they was holding a little applause sign up or turning a little switch on. He went there with that whole hypothetical movie script, and they ain't hit that switch for him. They probably hit the wrap it up button. They hit that wrap it up switch. They hit the wrap it up button for his ass. Got him up out of there. Up out of there, bro. But salute to Woody Harrelson for keeping it real on Saturday Night Live. Question is, you think they would have laughed if Dave Chappelle would have pulled that same joke? See, you know, Dave Chappelle got a way of making shit funny, you know, because his voice inflections and, you know, he know how to make a punchline work. You think they'd have laughed or hit that, you know, because they wouldn't have had to hit the applause for Dave Chappelle, right? You think he would have pulled that shit off? That's true. That is true. He said the crowd was full of quadruple jab NYC liberals. Jay's World says, I wonder what the history books will say about this 100 years from now. Whatever they wanted to say. You know what I mean? You're going to have to really search for the truth. You know what I mean? You have to really search for the truth, I think. They already tried to put a Ministry of Truth in play. As a matter of fact, I think the Ministry of Truth is still in play. Remember that crazy ass bitch that they had was singing the fucking Mary Poppins song about like intersectionality and shit or whatever it was called? Or fact checking or whatever the fuck she was talking about? Remember that shit? Bruh. These people tripping. But shout out to Woody Harrelson, man. He kept it 100. He kept it 100. So check it, right? I want to talk about some potential revelations coming out of Arizona, right? But see, we can't talk about that shit over here, you know, because we can't. So what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to do this right now. We'll do that. We're going to copy that. We're going to hit that right there. We're going to do that. Shit, did I fuck up? No, I didn't. Boom. We're going to do that right there. Then, about to sound like fucking Emerald Lagasse over this bit. Bam! I just put the link to Rumble TV in the chat. I'm going to also pin this to the top. I pinned the message for Hotep TV. Click that link. We're going to go over to Rumble for some exclusive content, guys. Some strange things is happening over in Arizona. It seems like, and possibly in other states around the U.S. So we about to, like my man Protocol just said, let's get ready to rumble. So hit that button, guys. Go over to Rumble. We about to go over some exclusive shit that it's not safe for the old YouTubes. So everybody start heading over there for me. Anyway, I appreciate appreciate everybody on YouTube. If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please, please, please share these streams. Head over to Hotep TV and subscribe. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. What you think about this track? That's the type of music you clean the house to. You go to the skating ring, you hit your little moves on the skating ring and hit. You wash your car up on a nice, 75-degree day in July, and you cruising slow with the windows half down, system hit, shining with your armor off. Let everybody hear that. Yeah. Let me know what you think. If you're catching the replay, let me know what you think. Constructive criticism, guys. Let's get it. Oh, you ain't know about that, bro? We're going to have to go to Kufi on tight with that one. The Oklahoma City bombing was fucking nuts. When you find out what really, went down, bro, yeah, it's spicy. It's spicy, bro. I'm going to just put it like that. That shit's spicy. Anyway. Saul says the type of music sparked that joint too. That's right. Anyway. All right, guys. This is it for YouTube. We headed over to Rumble. Hit that button. Head over to Rumble, guys. Head over to Rumble, guys. Anyway, until next time, YouTube, I'll holler at you. It's Cannon Hotep saying, be blessed. Stay strapped. And don't miss, guys. And don't fall for the old banana in the tailpipe, please. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, guys. Because all they doing is, the tail's wagging the dog. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all.
So relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.